Hi, I'm Karen, hypnotherapist and wellness coach. With these uncertain and stressful times, I just wanted to put out a video and some hypnosis recordings to support you at this time and at any time in the future. Because the more we have a positive mindset and the more that we are stimulating the relaxation response within our body, then we are actually supporting our immune system. What happens is, in the nervous system we have two sides. The sympathetic side of the nervous system, which is the stress response, which unfortunately gets triggered really easily, and that's such a shame, because the parasympathetic side of the nervous system, which is the relaxation response, needs more effort and stimulation to get the body in that state. So it's really important that we are watching our mind, our thoughts, that they're not spiraling up, with everything being bombarded through the media, etc. I don't watch mainstream TV or news. I find out enough, but keep my mind in a really positive place, and making the most of having the extra time, and to step back and reflect even more than I do now. So there's different ways that you can stimulate the relaxation response. So it can be meditation. I meditate twice a day, and it really transformed my life just to sit and quieten down, and it helps me to have a better quality of sleep, because it's slowing your brain waves down, preparing you for sleep, rather than maybe watching the news, watching something that's action-packed on the television, or looking at your phone or device with the blue light. It's great to have an hour, or at least half an hour, before we go to sleep to unwind. And so the easiest way of doing that is to listen to meditation or a hypnosis recording that's slowing your brainwaves down. There's loads of free things out there, luckily, or you could get an app. But I suggest that taking deep breaths at first, real abdominal breaths, really deep down into your abdomen, so that you're feeling your abdomen rising and falling, and maybe counting, so that you are just slowing your breath down, and it keeps you focusing on your breath, which is a great way just to keep you in that moment. And I'm not saying that you need to be able to just sit there and have a completely quiet mind. That takes practice. That's why it's called a meditation practice, because it does take that practice. And I've been doing it for years. But if you're just sitting there listening to some sort of recording or music or guided visualization, then it keeps your mind busy, it gives it something to do, and that will help you really slow everything down. And with hypnosis, it's doing that quicker, because it's slowing down your brainwaves quicker. And hypnosis, our minds go into that state all day, every day. That time just before we fall asleep, it's that fluffy time, or just before we are about to wake up as well. We get that sort of fluffy, fuzzy feeling just as we're waking up. That's where your brain waves are slowing down or coming back up, because we're in beta waves at the moment, and then it goes down into alpha, delta, and theta waves. So we want to slow down the brain waves to the sort of delta theta stage. And on the hypnosis recordings that I'll be providing, I use music that has special binaural beats, they're called, behind the music that our conscious mind does not hear, but it's slowing your brain waves down. So all these things are really helping your mind, your brain waves to slow down and just to calm down into the moment. And so that is stimulating the relaxation response in your body. Because when we're in the stress response, you're getting all the chemicals, the adrenaline and cortisol and other hormones pumping through our body. And we don't want that. We want the endorphins and the feel-good hormones being rushed into our body with the relaxation response. But if you do find that you are really stressed and things have built up and spiraled up, then the best thing to do, instead of just sitting down initially to get these stress hormones out of the body, is to jump up and down, do some star jumps, go up and down the stairs 10 times, whatever you can do. You know, if you can get outside, really go for a power walk, and then just notice the clouds, the buildings, the trees, whatever's around you. Really notice it and just bring yourself out of that stress. Because, you know, there's so many studies out there that is proving how stress just causes illnesses, mental health issues, or both. And I had both, with stress from work and marriage and burnout. So look after yourselves as much as you can, taking yourself into that relaxation response. We can do what we need to do to help ourselves, but worrying is only just going to make things 10 times worse. So I hope my recordings can help you in that way. So I suggest you listen to the hypnosis recording every day, and they're about sort of 25 to 30 minutes long. People often fall asleep once your conscious mind has heard it once, and that's absolutely fine, because the subconscious is always awake 24 hours a day, keeping us alive, and it will be listening and making changes. So the 3-week thing is based on research that shows that a new habit is formed after doing something for 21 days in a row. It's making a new pathway in your brain instead of a stress pathway. It's making a new one of relaxation. Whoops. And it's also reprogramming your unconscious mind. So it's doing lots of great things for you. So enjoy, and any questions, post in the comments below, and I'll support you as much as I can. Take care of yourselves. Bye.